Pivot is that point for you to get in alignment with your purpose. So more than ever on the planet, we are being gifted with the opportunity to understand what our purpose is. We don't have to be friends with the people we weren't before with, that we didn't enjoy. We don't have to buy anything we didn't like before. We don't have to show up to a job that maybe wasn't working for us. We are in this giant pivot right now in humanity of how can we now find what our purpose is. Your currency of success is all about your relationships, about your health, about your freedom, about your contentment. Like there's so many other things you factor in and you profit from those. And so looking at the bank statement doesn't really matter as much as all the other ways that you're gaining. Let's not just be insensitive of some people's financial problems. Some people will be like, JB, that's easy for you to say, but I have to eat and I have to pay my bills. And yes, that's true. And so here's my question to you is, wouldn't you rather eat and pay your bills doing what you really enjoy, doing what you're really good at? Because one of the things that you really love doing, ultimately, it's a gift that has been given to you. And if you practice at it and work at it, you will get good at it and you will love it so much that you'll want to keep doing it. And that is the gift. See, this is the thing that people forget, is they focus on the money. They focus on making the X amount of dollars. They focus on having the revenue. And really, in truth, when you are doing what you love, which is ultimately your purpose, and many people say to me, like, I don't know how to find my purpose. I don't know what my purpose is. And so here's the secret. What do you love to do? If money was no object, what would you do? On a Saturday afternoon when you have no responsibilities, what do you end up doing? What is your go-to? What is the thing that you feel like you're in the zone when you're doing it? That's your purpose. That is so in alignment with your purpose. And when you're doing that, you're happier, you're more graceful, you're more enjoyable, you're more easy to get along with. People love you because you're lit up, you're full of energy. I see possibility in the fact that anything is possible. You can get it, you can do it. But if you, and where people stop is when they compare themselves to someone else and they look at someone else's journey and they think, well, I should have done that, or I wasn't doing that, or I wasn't focused on that, or I don't have the training. It doesn't matter. None of that really matters because you can learn it all. You can learn and teach and train yourself whatever you need to know. And the only way you'll stay committed is by doing what you really enjoy. Because we know we will come out of this. We know that the world will shift. We know that there is a future ahead of us. And so instead of focusing on where we are right now, a lot of people will be like, I've lost my job, or I've gone bankrupt, or something has happened. Like they focus on the negative, and that's a normal mourning process. We all mourn and feel grief when something changes. But now at this point, how can you focus on the future version of you? Who is the 1 year from you now? Think about that person 1 year from now. Who do you want to be? How do you want to show up? What do you want to present? What do you want to give to the world? And if you can think about the version of you that's going to emerge from whatever situation you are in and focus on that future version of you, then you again feel that enthusiasm and that creative juice to be like, yeah, a year from now, I want to have this, this, and this. I want to do this, this, and this. That's the version of me